Alrighty, traders, John Howell here. Today I've got something really, you know what? Let's just get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, let's get straight into it. Guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you get access to that free trading course. I'm giving away free access to the trading course. It's 4 phases. First phase goes into the foundation. Second phase is like 3 videos, chart reading. Third phase is my #1 trading system, and the 4th phase is about mindset. Actually, and plus also a bit of a few bonuses there as well too. So anyway, guys, I'm just giving away the free. I'm giving away this complete trading course for free. So go get access to that right now. Link in the description. Now guys, I really wanted to do today's video because the market is just closed and things are really heating up, and this is not a clickbait video. The mother of all crashes is coming, and just it's a massive warning sign. And the reason why I say that is that I see that there's going to be amazing opportunities in the markets. And I see that maybe in the interim, in the short term, we're about to see one of the most parabolic moves I've ever seen in the stock market. Like, you think we've gone a lot now. I still see we're going to see a massive move to the upside. I still see a 5,000 S&P. I still see a 17,000 Nasdaq. I still see all that, okay? But the mother of all crashes is just around the corner. Now, when I say just around the corner, it's like it could be at the end of this year. It could be next year. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. And let me explain why I say this. Things are really, here in Australia, I actually live here in Sydney, Australia. And things are absolutely starting to become bonkos. Bonkos, barmy, nani. Bonkos, barmy, nani. And I'm looking at what's happening here in Australia, and the whole world is turning upside down. And I look at it, I'm just like, wow, yes, with all this money that's being printed, it's creating one of the biggest asset bubbles in history. And that's where, if you've ever watched Mike Maloney stuff, I can now see where the everything bubble is coming into play, because the quantitative easing that's pouring into the marketplace, that's still coming into the asset prices. Like, property's pulling off a little bit, but there's still like $4.5 trillion to come into the stock market. So we're about to see one of the most biggest bubbles in our history, which is kind of followed by one of the biggest crashes in history. But the mother of all bubbles, the mother of all crashes is coming. And again, not today, okay, guys, not today. I'm not saying the market's going to go absolutely down today. I still see on the short term, over the next, maybe from now through the end of the year, we're going to see that. But this is a bit of a warning sign for you guys that are buy and hold, and I see that the mother of all bubbles, the mother of all crashes is coming, and we need to be warning of that. And please, guys, whether you're investing in stock market, whether you're investing in the Bitcoin market, or whether even when you're investing in gold, silver, and even the mining stocks, when this bubble does start to completely fall off the cliff, and it will, first we're going to see one of the biggest parabolic moves that we've ever seen in history. Again, I still see the Nasdaq being at 17,000. Again, I could be wrong there. The top may be in right now. We'll have to wait and see. But when it does happen, guys, we're going to see everything is going to get everything is going to pull back. All right, everything is like in the crashes, even in 2008. Guess what happened? Gold pulled back about 30%, and then had a pretty big move to the upside. And I'm doing this video here today because I really do care about you and your finances. And I care about you and your finances in a way where there's whole BS out there that you may be thinking about these markets, or you may be wanting to do really, really well out of these markets. So you're YOLOing into one position without being flexible in the markets. And a good example of what I'm talking about here, and even one of my private clients did it, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? Always protect your capital, protect your capital, protect your capital. Because the mother of all crashes is coming. And guess what? When the mother of all crashes is coming, when everything starts to come down, guess what? One, you won't be able to be in a situation to take advantage of that. Guys, in the free trading course, phase number 2, phase number 1 is about the biggest mistakes you're making right now. So if you're losing money, you're going to learn that. But in the free trading course, guys, I give you 3 powerful chart reading strategies. And one of those chart reading strategies I give you is about how to actually see when the top's starting to come in. How to actually see when potentially the top's starting to come in so you can actually take advantage of that. So okay, now you're getting the warning sign, the top's starting to come in. This is exactly what happened with Bitcoin before we went from 50 down to 30. It's exactly what I taught my private clients. Again, that's not what this video is all about, but just go get access to that, right, guys? I teach you that. If you're looking for a good trading system, I actually teach you my number one trading system. Just go get the help, right? Guys, I'm here to try to help you. But I also want you to do it's the exact same thing that I talk with a lot of people. And if I look at Amazon as an example, right? This is Amazon here. And let me just bring up the candlestick chart here, because I know a lot of you guys like the candlestick charts instead of that. This is what Amazon did recently. And now I was in Amazon, and I'm using this as an example here. Just be mindful that be ready to be exiting your positions when when things seem to be turning around, and have a point in your positions that whenever it gets there, you are out. All right, you are out and you are on the sidelines, because you want to protect your capital. One, because there's going to be amazing opportunities no matter what in a bull market and bear markets. And secondly, that there's going to be amazing opportunities, but also you need to be able to identify it as well too. But the biggest thing I'm talking about here is be flexible with the markets. Don't be so like, I'm in and this is definitely going to happen, because this is what happened with one of my private clients today. And I got so cranky at him and so mad at him because it was just gambling. Okay? And what I'm talking about here is this as an example here. And this is what's going to happen even with Bitcoin, gold, silver. It's all coming. And a lot of, so me and my private clients actually got into, it was actually this day right here. We got into Amazon. Amazon then took off. And as this Amazon was pulling back, I moved my stop up to just above break even. And then it did that. And I actually got stopped out this day here. And I got stopped out this day here. Guess why? Because I wanted to protect my capital. I hate losing money. I don't want to lose money. I want to make money. So I do whatever I can, right, to protect my capital in the markets here. And as you can see, what happened with Amazon, right? We just absolutely got absolutely hammered in Amazon. And the purpose of me saying this is that always be flexible. Always be having a point of, if I'm getting into this particular stock here, this is the point I'm going to exit if it gets down to here for a loss, no matter what I think, hope, or fear. If you want to be part of this markets for a long term, we need to have that mentality, right, of doing that. And exactly what I did, I actually made some money on Amazon. I made like 5% profit on this one. And then I was out. And then I had one of my private clients who was hoping that this was going to continue up, and he stayed with it and he got absolutely slammed. And I see that's what a lot of people are going to do, even when it comes to gold and silver. Like they're going, when the crash does come, and again, I don't know when that's going to be. It could be 12 months from now. But when the crash does come, everything is coming down. Nothing is going to be safe from that. You're going to see a crash. Now, yes, after that, then I see gold and silver and the mining sector being something incredible from that. Yeah. Now, wherever gold and silver is at that time, by the time that happens, I don't know. But when we're looking at these markets, guys, this is just devastating. And I talk about this from a point of view of, I just look at from here, from Sydney, Australia, that we have just gone absolutely just nuts with what's going on right now. Like here in Sydney, Australia, we've gone down through massive lockdown, and now they're sending the boys in green around to knock on doors, and if you're not home, you get a $1,000 fine. If you're out walking around and you're not wearing a mask, you get a $500 fine. If you're outside, if you travel outside 5Ks outside of your home, you can go to jail. What the hell is this? What going on? What? I know that I do my trading, guys, and I still stick with my trading. But I'm just seeing what is happening around here, and talk about revolution, in the making. It's like, what the hell is going on around this place? This just doesn't make sense. And like, I look at this whole thing about this situation we're in. And here in Sydney, Australia, 85,000 tests done. Ooh, we have 100 people that are positive. And half of those are contagious. Wait, hang on a minute. Let me do the number straight. 100 people positive out of 85,000, 50 people. Man, I think more people got the flu than that, haven't they? Especially here in Sydney, Australia, because it's the winter time. It's the cold time, right? Most people got to get the cough. I just don't get it. And so while we're printing lots of money, yes, I still see what the mother of all bubbles is in the makings right now. But don't be YOLOing and holding. Nothing is going to stay safe. Everything is going to get hammered. And then you're going to have one of the best buying opportunities of a lifetime. So even when it comes to your gold and silver and so on and so forth, I am long-term bull on those things. But depending on where we are when this happens, expect a pullback out of all markets. No market is safe. So please, please, please do not be in a situation where you're putting all your money, okay? I want you to be protected, because the only way for you to move forward is to protect your capital and keep growing it and keep growing it and keep growing it. One of the biggest mistakes, guys, that I've done in my 16 years of trading career. Firstly, in my first 5 years, I lost $250,000 because I just didn't know what I was doing and I was YOLOing all the time. Now I do really well because I have good risk management and I'm always looking to protect it and grow it, protect it and grow it. And how I do that is by the risk management and also my trade management, just like how I risk and also trade managed my Amazon trade. Now that's obviously for a short-term move, right? Trading the markets. But I really want to do this, guys, because I don't want to see when the depression does come and when the debt bubble does finally explode, and it will. Something's going to happen with that debt. We know the Americans can't keep going on. There's going to come a hard stop. And when that hard stop comes, it's going to be complete devastation for so many people out there. I just don't know what. And it could be through taxes, it could be through inflation, it could be through interest rates. It could be from all three of them. Interest rates, taxes, and inflation. And I want you to be in a situation where you're protecting your family. And there's always the story, right? Please, please, please listen to me. If you say, oh, well, I've only got $5,000 and so I'm going to put it all into here, and if it doesn't work out, then oh well. No, not oh well. Because if you do that, guess what? I guarantee you're going to be kicking yourself like, man, now I've got nothing. Please just take your time, all right? Please take your time. I was listening to, I like to listen to Valuetainment's podcast. And Patrick Bet-David, he was saying that when he was first starting, he had $100 to his name. That's it. This is going back 20 years ago, I think it was. And he had $100 to his name. And he said he had $5,000 on the credit card, and he was watching blackjack and doing the number calculations, and he's like, oh man, I've got to make some money. So he went to Vegas, and guess what? 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure it was 30 minutes. 30 minutes, he lost the $5,000. And then guess what? For so long after that, for that day and the next day at least, he was absolutely kicking himself, and now he's way behind. Now it's like, oh man, what do I do now? Got $100 in my name. Now I'm actually minus $5,000 on a credit card. By the time I pay that back, it's probably going to be double that, triple that. And so I just see with what's happening. And guys, please leave a comment below and let me know what's happening around where you are right now when it comes to the state of your economy. But here in Sydney, Australia, we are starting to get ramped up. And even though the massive quantitative easing that has forced this liquidity that's in these markets and it's on the sidelines, I believe it's going to be creating an explosion in these markets to the upside. The mother of all crashes is just around the corner. And again, I don't know when that's going to happen. And we always need to be on the side of, okay, if I am wrong, where do I need to be out of this position? If I am wrong, where do I need to be out of this position to protect myself? So I can get 80% of my capital back, 90% of my capital back. That's the way you want to be trading those markets. Don't be YOLO in the market. Say, I'm going to YOLO all in here, and if it doesn't work out, then I've just lost 50% of my entire capital. Please don't do that. All right, I'm in this position. If it gets down to here, I'm out. At least I can get 95% of my capital back, or I can get 90% of my capital back. I can at least go out and go find another position, right? Risk more, risk more, risk more. And that's the way it is. So please, guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about what is happening around the world. What's happening around where you are right now. Because here in Sydney, Australia, those men in green now knocking on people's doors. Man, this is just crazy. So anyway, guys, once again, if you do need help with your trading, I'm giving away free access to my trading course. Just go get access to that, because I promise you, when you start to apply what you learn in my trading course that I'm giving away for free, you'll make more progress in the next 6 months than you have in the last 6 years. And the only regret you will have is that you didn't get access to the free trading course sooner. Speak to you soon, guys.